Hey drummers, hope you're well. Shout out to superstar channel member Momchil, who asked this crucial, important question today, and I get asked it a lot. How do you remember drum fills? It sounds like a funny thing to say, but it's exactly right. I can totally imagine, beginning learning the drums and thinking of that question. I think this has two answers. The point Momchil was making, which is really good, was that he sits down to play and he does some improvising, he does some jamming, maybe at the end of his practice session, and what he finds is that the last drum fill that he sort of looked at and had a go at is fresh in his mind, but then the ones before that kind of disappear and he doesn't really have access to them in that moment. I think there's two good answers. One is the sort of long, boring answer that isn't very glamorous, but is true. And that is that, over time, as you work and you're consistent with your practice and your drumming, perhaps you're following a graded course, which I'm a huge fan of and would recommend, such as Trinity, Rock School, etc. And you're following like a practice plan, which has the key elements, which for me are your hands, as in your physical skills, your head, as in your music theory skills, and heart, as in groove and feel and creativity. As you follow those things over time, and let's not forget it takes several years. I'm very, very, very much still working on it to develop real skill playing the drums. These things start to come together, and it becomes less about remembering drum fills, but becomes more about the principles and the core concepts involved, which you can then use to create your own things. But the simpler and shorter answer is I stick them on the wall as well. So it's both of these things. What I do here is the latest sort of things that I've been playing around with, I simply put them up on the wall, and they're quick and easy to access when I'm practicing here, to the point where, honestly, often if I'm playing out on gigs and stuff, I close my eyes and I can see these two walls behind me, particularly the pin board over here. I stick whatever the latest thing is that I've been messing around with, and I've got easy, quick access to them. I've got that little stimulus. I would say if you've got drum fills that you're working on, I like to have about 5 to 10 different things that I stick up on the wall, and I've got that little reminder. It's not going to disappear from my memory, and maybe every week or so I'll kind of change them around. Every couple of weeks I'll change them around, and again, when I'm on gigs, I close my eyes, I can kind of see that there, and I think, oh yeah, of course, like that accent pattern I'm working on. Or, I don't know, a right, left, kick, kick pattern. Or whatever the case may be. So long answer is all these things come true. And this is so true with so many questions that occur to us, I think, when we start learning the drums. And that's not to dismiss these questions or say they're not valuable or they're not relevant, because of course they are. But the answer to so many of these questions just comes clear. And in fact, the question just sort of disappears as we stay consistent and we work and we truly, put our heart into learning the instrument, and we don't get too distracted by things in the early days. Just stay constant. Again, I can only repeat, follow a graded course. I'm a big fan of that. Follow a practice plan and keep working on those beautiful central concepts. Those sort of questions just kind of disappear a little bit, but as well, just coming at it from a different angle, stick them on the wall, have easy, quick access to stuff. Really, really helps trigger the memory when you're on a gig playing. Close your eyes, bang, those walls will be in front of you. If you don't have a wall, stick up a pin board or something. That's how I do it anyway. Thanks for watching as always. Really appreciate it. Shout out to Momchil. See you soon.